If you are new here, welcome. My name is Stephanie. I'm a makeup artist as well as a Seint artist, and I'm going to show you this makeup that I share on my page. This makeup has been such a lifesaver for me and so many women because everything you need is right in one magnetic palette. In your palette, you have foundation, concealer, contour, bronzer, lip and cheek colors that double for both, brow color, color corrector. In the second layer is where I like to keep powders, so eyeshadows, setting powder, all in one place. And it's all magnetic, so you can just pop each color out as you use them and just replace the one tin you need. You can only choose the colors that you love. You don't have to buy a whole palette full of stuff that you only use like half of or maybe a few shades of. You only get what you like and what you will use. I'm gonna use the Seint OG brush. This is called the 3D brush. It's double-ended, so you can do it all. And I'm gonna start with the foundation shade. Now, you're not gonna scoop a bunch of product out. You're just going to tap and get enough on your brush. And this color is going to go like almost everywhere on your face, except for the under eyes. To get the most coverage, you wanna make sure that you are kind of stamping that makeup on. You're pushing, you're pressing versus swirling and swiping it on. This is gonna make your makeup go on super flawless. Like, see, you can't even see it on my skin, but it's also giving me the most coverage. If your foundation is feeling heavy, thick, cakey, you likely have too much. These are very pigmented creams, so a little goes a long way. Flipping to the pointed end and just tapping into a little bit of your concealer shade. This is gonna go on the inner corner of your eye and the outer corner to lift. I also like to put this color right down the center of the face to brighten. Make sure that you're doing that same kind of stamping motion to blend this out, where you're just pushing and pressing, not swiping and swirling that color on. So you're really just bouncing the brush over where you applied it. Now the contours are a little more firm, so don't be scared to use a little pressure on the brush to pick some of that color up. Contour is gonna go in the shape of a 3 on your face. So across the forehead, down the cheekbone, and along the jawline. So just like the number 3. You may want a smaller brush for nose contour. I'm using the small end of the blend brush. And I'm just gonna do soft lines on top of the nose. You don't wanna do it way out on the sides. You wanna go right on the top of the bridge of your nose. A little on the lip. Now you don't want to blend your dark color into your light color, so this is where it's really important to continue doing that stamping, stippling motion. Make sure you're blending up into the hairline with the contour and just pressing over to blend it out. You don't want to mix the dark colors into the light. You want to keep that 3D look, which is why this is called 3D foundation. So you're just going to stipple and stamp so that all the edges blend out nice and softly. So see how just by pressing over that, it very easily blends out. You just want to press, press, press until all of the lines are softened, just like that. The lip and cheek shades are personal preference. I like to use the matte colors for my blush and the glossy shades where you can see the shine. I like those for my lip color. I'm using the shade Renaissance for my blush. So I'm just gonna tap a little higher than the contour. I like to start in the middle and go up. This gives more of a lifted look with your blush. And I'll just tap a little bit on like that. Just like everything else, you're just going to stamp and press until it's all blended into the skin. For lip color, I'm gonna use the color Tango. For lip color, I'm gonna use the color Royal. It's basically the gloss version of Renaissance. For brows, the line brush is awesome. It's got a spoolie on one end tiny brush on the other, and I use the color Cola to just lightly line and fill them in. For brows, the line brush is awesome. It's got a spoolie on one end, tiny brush on the other, and I use the color Cola to just lightly line and fill them in. To finish off the complexion, I'm going into the second layer where I have the setting powder. I'm using the blend brush, and I'm just going to set the under eyes. You can set everything, but I don't get super oily. I just like to set the under eyes to prevent creasing. And then I'll set with a little bit of powder in the T-zone. I'm gonna finish this look off with the bright brush. I'm gonna use the color Sedona. I'm just blending back and forth in the crease. Once I feel all the colors down, I'll start blending up towards the brow and even a little on the lid. Flip to the small end and smudge that all along the lower lash line. Now with my finger, I'm gonna pick up a little of the shade Drift, this really light shimmer color, and just press that all over the lid and on the inner corner of the eye. That is it. If you are a customer of mine, I hope you found this helpful for how to apply your makeup, how to blend your makeup. If you are not yet a Seint user and you're interested in trying it out, you can fill out my complimentary color match form that I have linked right here. It'll take you 2 minutes to fill out, and then I'll send you back my recommendations on which colors are best for your skin tone. That is it. If you're a customer of mine, I hope you found this helpful for how to apply your makeup, where to put everything, how to blend it. If you are not yet a Seint user and you're interested in trying it out, just go ahead and comment match me below, and I will send you my complimentary color match form. That is it for doing my makeup using my all-in-one compact right here. If you're a customer of mine, I hope you found this helpful. And if you're not yet a Seint user and you're interested in trying it, you can go ahead and comment match me below, and I will send you my complimentary color match form.